Okay. How's everybody doing? Yes? Awesome. How's everybody doing on this side of the room? Yes? We're still here? We're still hanging? Awesome. How are we doing on the center part of the room? Woo! We're good. I know we're getting on to that home stretch. But has it been fun? Yes, it's been fun, right? Okay. So, as we shared in the morning, part of what we do in United Latinas is to create spaces and stages for all of you to have a voice, because all of you have a voice, have a story to share, have an idea to inspire others, have something to talk about. And what better stage than the Brave Voices stage to do that? So we had, during the whole agenda for today, we had over 40 speakers that came up. Yes, we're 40 speakers. So thank you to all of our speakers who made their way over here. But in the room, we had over 200 people. Woo! Which means that if the math doesn't lie, we still have a ton of voices that need to be heard. So this is your moment to shine. This is the moment for many of you to take on the stage. You have 1 minute in the microphone to share a story, an insight, something that you heard today that truly made a difference. Maybe something that you haven't told anybody and you want this curated, amazing audience to celebrate or to join you. So you have 1 minute. Whoever wants to take the stage, this is your moment. So come on. Let's hear you. Yay! I love it. Like already, yes. This is my moment. Your name? Okay.
Mi nombre es Maria. My name is Maria. And this year I am choosing to embrace my identity, who I've become, to be bold and to tell my story so that I can help others heal how I have healed. And I have grown a lot in my journey as an entrepreneur, embracing that, learning to accept that I am la jefa, that I am the boss. And I am super excited to share my insight with others, to not worry about being perfect, but just know that from the things that I've learned, I can help others learn and avoid stumbling along the way like I did, but understanding that it all had a purpose for where I need to be and where I'm going. So thank you.
Sí, ya está grabando. Hola a todos, mi nombre es Diana Johnson. Primero que todo, thank you very much for being here. I am the chapter leader in Atlanta. You guys are welcome for 2027 United Latinas Conference, going to be in ATL. So you're ready, okay? Say this date, just know it's around April. But I want to leave you with something. I am a passionate professional and businesswoman about finance. Because guys, in this country, the language is money, okay? You can have all the dreams and all the ideas, but if you right now cannot still sign a check, okay, and put money behind what you believe in, you're going to continue to struggle. And at the end of the day, like I heard here, if you don't have something to show for, okay, what are you going to do when the body cannot do the job anymore? Or when life send challenges your way. We know that the economy, it is what it is. You cannot control that. We cannot control what the president gets in position. We cannot control the jobs that you get assigned or the team. What you can control is your decisions and the decisions that you make with your money. So I invite you to find a financial professional in your community. Build your team of advisors, your banker, your financial planner, your CPA, okay, your tax professional, your lawyer. I help people in the finances and I help women and business owners. So please make your mark. Make sure that your bank account show the work that you're doing for yourself and your community, okay? Thank you.
Buenas tardes. We're about to go. Rosa Beltre, my pronouns are she, her, ella. Soy la directora ejecutiva de la Coalición contra la Violación Sexual del Estado de Ohio. I'm also a co-author in the last book. But one of the things that we wanted to actually stress was in the last session that we had in this room was about having your board of directors, your personal board of directors. And one of the things that I wanted to highlight in reference to that it cannot be transactional. It has to be those people within your networks that are going to pull you out under the roof. That when you think that you're going to make the wrong decisions or that you just need to bounce things off, that you cannot do it in a space, that those are the people that are going to say, respira, cuenta hasta 10. No, let's analyze this, but that are also going to hold you accountable, right? And are going to be true, that it should not be just all of the people that you like, but it has to be all of the people that you trust, all of the people that you respect, and also they need to be diversified enough to actually be able to give you an overview of all of the things that you're not seeing eye to eye. Así que no tenga miedo a diversificar y no todos van a ser amigo, van a ser las personas que realmente le van a ayudar a usted mantenerse en el curso, because at the end of the day, you want to continue being the boss. Have a good day.
I'll be very quick, but I just wanted to say how inspired I am by everyone, and I wanted to thank Magda. She was somewhere here. Oh, there you are. Okay. Thank you so much for inviting me. The best thing that could have happened to me was meeting you, so I thank Kim for that as well. I see so many beautiful things happening with all these beautiful ladies as a community. So I am very grateful that, I've met some of you already. We've connected already. And some of the things I learned today was, I am a wealth banker. So I'm surrounded by white men. And nothing against that, of course, but it's hard because, oh, I'm too loud or this or that. And I always try. I think I'm back. Okay. I always try to be authentic because, that I'm me, right? So like it or not. But I do catch myself sometimes like, oh, I'm too loud or, I see she's soft spoken. Maybe I should. After today, none of that. After today, this is Aura Rodriguez and I'm coming as who I am because that's how I add value, right? So thank you, ladies, very much. Today was amazing. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Hello, ladies. The Latina from Spain. I just want to tell you something really important. I'm 56. I don't look it, but I'm 56. And my plea to you is to love yourself, fill your bucket, schedule your massage, your pedicure, your hair, your whatever, your walk in the nature, your workouts. If you don't make time to replenish, refresh, recharge, do something that makes you joy. Because when you're running on an empty bucket, you're good for nothing. So as women, we're soy la que lavo, soy la que limpio, soy la que entro, soy la que, what? I do everything. My kids, my home, you come home, there's a second shift, the loading of the dishwasher. It's okay. Perfection. My lemma has become in my 50s, like my give a shit meter broke. I'm like, done is better than perfect. And so this is my message to you. Pour onto yourself, take care of yourself, because there's only one of you. And if you don't take care of yourself and you're not nice to yourself, sometimes we're trapped in a room with a little jerk. You're not good. You're gorda. You're what? No. Stop. Okay? So celebrate yourself. Have grace on yourself. Love yourself. And then you will be so much more powerful for other people. Thank you.
Wow. I can speak all night, but I'm going to tell you something. Before, I was very nervous about the future. My name's Pat Martinez. I think today what I've learned, the future is very bright. It's right in this room. All the Latinas in the world say yes. Sí se puede. Muchas gracias. Wendy, te va a hablar del futuro que necesita de decir algo. Te voy a decir una cosa. Gracias por el pin. You see my pin? I can fly high. She's going to let you know how.
Hi, everybody. My name is Wendy Pascual, and I wanted to tell you that you can, the way that you can take care of yourself, one way that you can take care of yourself, that you can take care of your finance, that you can take care of your business is voting. You have to vote, and you have to know your elected official. You have to know who represents you. You have to know who in your community you have to hold accountable for the economy, for your family, for your community, for the education. So we have talked about the leadership today, but one thing that we need to do is to know who represents me. I will ask the question to people in Mecklenburg everywhere. Do you know who represents you? Who knows really who represents you in this room? Yeah. So the one that doesn't know who represents you, this is a homework. You have to go and learn, because your business, your family, your community need that you know who represents you and that you hold accountable, and you have to vote. November is coming. We have to make changes, and we have to vote. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you so much. My name is Gabriela Garzon. The most of the people knows me like Gabi Garzon. And for me, it's a pleasure to be here. And I want to say thank you, Magda, because she inspired me to invite more people. And one of the things that I learned today is that you never know who is the next person you can bless. And this space starts with an idea. And when you see around, you see 200 people who is invited for other women or other person. And today, when I saw my friends here and I saw another people, even talking about things that is not business, because the human beings, we are not business, we are humans, and sometimes it's not two humans, but I was talking with them about, I don't want to lose the faith in humanity. I don't want to stop to think that this is possible. So when you think about sharing the information, an event or something, don't doubt about that. And I want to say thank you to Grace, Ileana, Pat. She is my inspiration many times, all of you, and Wendy, everyone here, Marcela, Sonia. I can mention many people here because when I came here and somebody told me, oh my God, you are talking with everyone. It's because you decide who is the person you want to be. So decide to be the person is inside of you. Don't be afraid to do that. And I mention it all the time, just be you and think God has a purpose through us. Let that purpose go out. And thank you, Maria. Maria was there and I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy because many times I was talking about how powerful is her and how powerful is everyone here. So thank you so much for this space. And I believe this is bigger and bigger and bigger in sharing the blessing for other people. Thank you so much.
All right, I was getting ready to exit the room. And then next thing I heard open mic. I'm like, I gotta stay. And I stay for one reason and one reason only, and that is giving credit to my very dear friend, Magda Escabo. So, and first and foremost, the room, there is greatness in this room for certain. And thank you for all the trailblazers that really are showing up, lead the way, because we have today, because of you, having that brave voices. Without you, we would not have today. Thank you, and thank you. I'm going to bring up Magda here a little bit because, you know, I look like you. I do, right? Okay, I do. I fit in this room. I'm Asian, so I'm from Laos. And that Magda had the courage, leaving no one behind. She reached out to me and she said, Polly, I need you here. You need to be in the room. Because of her greatness, because of her kindness, because of her leadership. When I was looking at that title, it said unlearn, relearn, and lead. I can honestly, all of us here, myself included, can unlearn, relearn, and lead. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And you look, actually, you do. My son looks like her, and he's fully Puerto Rican. Okay? Hi, my name is Marilyn Cejuela. I am recently appointed the Jacksonville chapter leader. And I hope that I get all your support because it wasn't on my plans, but he had another plan. Thank you, Ileana. Thank you, Sandra, for opening this space. You know why? I've been in many conferences. I've been trained for years in English. I've been in a room full of chocolate ladies, being the only Hispanic one. Yes. I've been in milk rooms, me the only latte. So yes, thank you so much. I feel home. I feel loved. I feel appreciated. And I hope everybody here feels the same way. And I want to close. I talked to Ileana. We spoke about authenticity. And I had wrote something that I want all of you to repeat with me. But you need to stand up. You need to find your brave voice because this is not like, oh, no. You have to be brave, okay? This is what I do as a coach. I'm a disruptive coach. I ignite the powerful, unbreakable, fearless faith that is inside of every brat. Because for you to be here, you're a brat. You're brave, you're resilient, you're ambitious, you're tenacious, and of course, sassy. So that's who you are. And I want you to repeat with me. Close your eyes if you don't want anybody to see, if you don't want you to see yourself. Okay? But you need to hear yourself. So repeat with me. Breathe. I am aligned with my purpose. Are we praying? You know, just stay here. Come on. Loud. We are Latinos. Come on. Vamos, saquen esa sazón, saquen esa voz. Aquí viene la puertorriqueña. Saquen la sazón, saquen esa voz porque, hello, hay que hacer la tierra temblar. I am aligned with my purpose. And unapologetic with my truth. I am tenaz. I rise. I persist. I do not back down. My voice is brave and loud. My story, mi historia matters. My tears have power. My faith goes before me. Doesn't matter what it is. I am not, and I will not shrink for anyone. And this, I want you to shut it out so you can hear it.
yourself. I do not silence myself. I speak with intentions. And I lead with corazón. Y mucha sazón. And walk in confidence. I honor where I come from. And boldly step into where I'm going. Sorry for the ones that don't speak Spanish now. Hoy mi voz es valiente. Es alta, ruidosa. Hoy mi presencia abre espacios. I am authentic. I am a brave voice. I am the brave voice that the world needs today. Again, my name is Marilyn Cejuela, your disruptive coach.
Thank you so much. Well, good afternoon. My name is Diana. I come in from New Jersey. I want to share that this moment right now for me is a breakthrough. It's the first time I decided don't silence myself anymore, honor my culture. And I want to thank everybody, all the supporting for this space. And thank you so much, because thanks for the women like yours all. I'm here today, try to be better person for me, for my future, leave a legacy. And for me, stand up here also, you motivate me about my language, my Spanish, Spanglish. And I always talk to myself, like limited. Oh, when I'm going to be ready for talking public, when I'm going to go in that breakthrough, my English is not enough, or like putting myself in the box. And today, for honor a person that believed in me, that was Grace, I want to honor her and stand up here. She told me last year, next year, I'm going to see you in Latinas United. You're going to be there. You're going to talk. And she's here with everybody in the spirit. And I want to honor her. And that's why I stand up and I decided coming here for honor my culture and all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hola, hola, buenos días, buenas noches. Soy Liz Monterrey, I'm Liz Monterrey Duval. Who here is from the Queen City? Great, so I did most of your homework. I represent you on the school board that Wendy gave you. So if you're looking for a representative, I'm an elected official. I'm the first Latina, Latino, Latinx to sit on the Board of Education for Charlotte-Mecklenburg at large, which is a very hard seat to win, 40,000 votes. But that's not the point. The point is that I want to thank you for all being here, especially the folks that are visiting the Queen City for the first time. This is an amazing city. I wanted to shout out my kitchen cabinet or board of directors because they keep everything moving for me. They're over here. If you want to raise your hand, yay! And then I have a few angels over here, like Grace, who took me under her wing. And so just, you can't do it alone, and you shouldn't, because it's not fun. And when we hang out, there is wine. I took just a bunch of notes from what I caught. I was working because I work at Intuit. I work for a Fortune 100 company. I am hitting my head through the glass ceiling right now as we speak. So if you saw me having a meltdown earlier, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. But the theme for the month has been, crying in the dressing room. You just cry in the dressing room like all divas, and then you keep it moving. So that's that. But I want to say, be mindful of the feedback you're getting. Is it performance or is it your personality? Because I find that lately a lot of the feedback I get is on my personality and not on my performance. And I don't like that. So make sure that you're very discerning of that. What's an observation that somebody's having versus an interpretation, right? Trust God, or whatever you believe in. The more I trust in a higher being, a more powerful being, the more help I get. I don't know how that works, but just, keep doing it. Remember the children. Remember our children. My why is the kids. I think about the kids every single day. That's why I get up. That's why I have the hard conversations. That's why I'm brave. That's why I'm not afraid to speak up because I'm speaking for them. I know my time is almost up. I'm sorry, guys. I have a few more things. Mention your salary. I don't know. You should. I make 160 base, and then I get stock bonuses, pretty good ones. So it's make sure that you talk about that with each other. That way you can get more money. There's no reward for being quiet. There's no, in your marriage, in your life, there's no reward for that besides you being miserable, I think. We talked about AI. Great. We are the ultimate GPT. And don't forget that. We are the supercomputer. Don't forget that. We are also the government. I'm not the government. You are the government. You tell me what to do. And don't forget that either. Please, please. Last thing I want to say, this is a Latino thing. I feel like this is a core value that we all have. And where there is hate, we are love. We are loving, happy people of community. We help each other. Yeah, thank you for that applause. We do. So don't forget that. Don't let people try to tell you, don't take care of your parents or don't do this, don't do that. No, F them. That's the magic of being Latino. Community, love. So when somebody is pouring hate, just sprinkle them with your love. Thank you all. I'll be at the event later on, so please feel free to reach out.
All right, you all. Who is ready for happy hour? Woo! All right, nice to meet you. To those who I haven't met, my name is Ana Latina Aristizabal from Colombia. Where is my Colombian people here? Yay! All right, and today I want you to do an applause for yourself for being here because we're showing up for us, for our community, and for taking time to work on yourself. We work so hard for everyone, right? We're breaking generational patterns. We are doing things different than our parents. And we have a very interesting history of people who are deciding to do things differently. And so are we. For us, and like many of you mentioned, for your kids and for the next generations, Ileana, for your kid that's around here. So my message to you is we're trying to do things so different, right? And changing the narrative for us and for the next generations. And if you are feeling tired all the time, feeling inflamed, you have late night cravings, you feel like you're working out and you're not seeing results, and you eat ensalada and pollo all the time and you're tired, no more greens, and your body is not responding the same, I want to tell you, you're not alone, and please don't let your doctor tell you it's your age, it's your hormones. It doesn't have to be like that. So this is my invitation to you. Be selfish. Continue to take time for yourself. Like our Latina from Europe is telling us, there you go, eat your protein. Take time to work on you because we cannot, and sleep, exactly. If we, la fiesta, no? We cannot pour from an empty cup. So don't feel bad for taking time to do your walk, to cook your meal different than your kids, for not eating the leftovers, for making sure you have what you like and what you enjoy, including a mojito if that's what you want. And thank you. Thank you, Sandra and Ileana and Karina. Where's my mother? Thank you for bringing these topics to our community. We need to support each other in being healthy as well. We cannot continue to be thriving at work without being well ourselves. So an easy tip for you to start is allow yourself not to be perfect. You don't have to go work out 2 hours at the gym. You don't have to make the perfect 17 ingredient recipe in TikTok that you saw. You just start small. Choose something simple, like for example, walk 15 minutes. That's it. Choose one thing. Eat, like we were talking earlier, eat the same boring breakfast that you like and that is healthy for you. So also I want to tell you,
You're not alone. There's a big community here of people to support each other. And I can't wait to talk to you at the happy hour. Enjoy. Thank you. Hola, hola a todos. Hello, everyone. Malo, Inkaba and Nora. Hello, that means hello. I'm Nora. I am proudly Latina, but I'm also proudly indigenous heritage. And I do want to say that I'm thanking you all, because if as Latina you're saying, calladita te ves más bonita. As indigenous, you're told you're not worth it, and it's never going to happen. But you know what? It happens. You go to college, you study, and you also have a beautiful community like you supporting each other. So I just do want to really thank you all for being here. Thank you, Magda, who has just recently invited me to join the board of Charlotte in United Latinas. And I'm sorry, I say yes. You can't say no now. You had to take me. And I do want to thank you all for being here. I came here with many questions about myself, and I think I said that to Nora, but listening to her and listen all of you remind me to be proud of who I am. I'm not dramatic. We are not dramatic. We're who we are, and we're passionate. And let's not confuse that. And I will leave here inviting you to always take care of each other. I think that's the greatest lesson that I think I take from here, and I am here for you as well. So whatever you need me, I'm gonna be there with Magda and her team. Thank you all.
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Migdalia Sánchez. Estoy aterrada aquí arriba, pero tengo que treparme porque no puedo, tengo que honrar a las personas que me trajeron aquí, Sammy y Heidi. Muchas gracias, porque no pensé que me iba a llevar tanto de estar aquí. He aprendido mucho de todas las personas que han hablado, de todas las personas que he conocido. Y si algo aprendí aquí es que hay que ser. Y si me atrevía a escribir un libro que se llama ¿Qué puñeta me está pasando? ¿Cómo rayo no me voy a parar aquí a decir algo? Con lo que les quiero dejar, nos enseñaron todo el tiempo a tener para hacer y después ser. Nos enseñaron a tener para hacer, para entonces sentirnos bien. Por favor, inviértanlo. Hay que ser para entonces hacer y tener lo que queremos en excelencia. Así que si algo quiero que se lleven de mí es eso. Ser, hacer, tener. Olvídense de tener primero. Así que seamos auténticas, seamos bravas, seamos valientes y sobre todo, Sammy, no me voy a olvidar algo que dijiste una vez y creo que está en tu libro. Tengo que dejar de ser invisible para ser invencible. Así que gracias. Muchas gracias.
No pressure, no one got up after me. Hi everyone, I'm Shania Fides. I'm the other Latina. I'm from Brazil. I just wanted to come up here and thank, honestly, every single one of you, because in 1999, my father came and brought me and my siblings to the United States for a better opportunity at life and a better chance at everything, right? Our country isn't the best. But here today, you guys have re-inspired me that I am doing what my family came here for. We are here to show the potential that we have, the people that we are. We are here to bring them, I know you guys love saying it, the sazon, but it's true. We are bringing them a little bit of us. And now we heard here today, I didn't know the numbers were so high. We heard that we're not the outlier. We're actually trailblazers. So I'm here to just say and remind you guys that, like, I don't know if you were the first generation to come here. I'm second generation to be here. First generation of documented of my family, but that we are the future. I'm Gen Z, so I'm the future, and I'm setting the future for the next one. So thank you everyone here for being an example, especially the ladies who started the board and everything. You guys are doing amazing.
Hello, hello. Yes, yes. How is it going today? Welcome to Charlotte. There are a few of us, I'll tell you a secret, there's a few of us that are 30 years in the making in this city, and we have gone through a lot of things. And some of those things has taken our health back. And what we're seeing is a lot of CEOs, Latinas in different spaces are suffering. By the time they get 50, we're sick. We're having to check out of work. We're having to take a leave of absence. And that to me was very important because it kind of happened to me a couple of years ago. And what I did is I realized that I was chasing the titles and I was chasing the money and I was chasing all this approval. I mean, you get very impressed from the women in this room. Of course, when somebody says you wrote 38 books and I haven't got one, it just kind of, Jenny, it's like, okay, I'm going to get there eventually. But what happens is that we tend to compare ourselves to other women's success. And part of this journey is how do we find our own success? How do we define what give us peace, what give us a purpose? And for that, I think we need to really pause. Really need to take a moment, breathe, and realize we can't do it all, and we have to take care of ourselves. Our heart is one of the riskiest things in our health. And when I say riskiest, not only because it carries our cardiovascular part of our body, but it carries our heart, carries our feelings. And one of the things that I will say today, my success for the last couple of years has not been made money, has not been making great projects. It has been finding my peace and giving my health back. So I wish you all the same. Take care of not your body, take care of your mind, and take care of your soul. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Raise your hand if you speak another language that is not Spanish. Another one that is not English or Spanish. Say it. What other languages do we have here in the room? French, Portuguese, Italian, German. What is it? New Yorkese. Raise your hand if you think you're too old to learn another language. Oh no, so you are, yeah. Well, I'm here because I learned English when I was 27 years old. And 2 years ago, I could not speak in front of anybody. United Latinas, I start observing and say, one day I'm going to be here. We are so afraid to make mistakes. A lot of us, I keep hearing, I'm not fluent in a second language. I understand everything. It's not about being perfect. It's about speaking every day and connecting with who we already are and with the people that we want to connect. I am grateful that this country is full of stories, full of people from different cultures, and we have the chance to be ourselves in many languages. So my invitation is to keep embracing who we are and take the risk to express ourselves in another language. Right now, I am curious that a lot of people want to learn more Spanish because we are more than anybody. So my invitation is connect with yourself, open to a second language. And language is more than grammar. It's more than memorizing a word. Language is who we already are. We just want to be ourselves in a second language. Thank you. My name is Leonela Gonzalez Fogarty. I am the founder of English for Life, and I believe that anybody can learn a second language no matter what. Thanks.
I just want to say, sometimes we do things in life and we don't really understand the gravity of what you do. And I'm just looking around and hearing everyone's voices and feeling like we did this, like we're able to have women believe in themselves and own who they are and be powerful. And it's you guys, it's you stepping up and showing up and coming to the table and saying, I matter enough to invest in myself, to be around people that I want to be like, that can teach me something. And that is bravery. And that is what we all want to achieve in this life. So I want to thank everyone for your time, for your heart, for your love, for this room really feeling like amor, man. Like every person that I spoke to is just love and beauty, and we're doing things, and we're running for office, and we're going to make sure we vote and make sure that we are the change. So what changes because of us here? I think a lot of things are going to be changing because of us. So thank you so much for showing up and for being here in this moment. I'm truly grateful for all of you.
We did it. Again. Thank you, everybody. Now, let's celebrate. We have, thank you, Magda. Thank you to our board. Thank you to our speakers. We've said it 1,000 times. We've said it. We're going to say it again. And it seems that next year, it's going to be in Atlanta. So, more to come. We're going to finalize the date. We're going to let you know. And we hope to see you in this stage again next year. In the meantime, be proud, be loud, be brave. Let's celebrate. Thank you so much.
Thank you.